Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa V3. Well, it's happened again. This time, Angie's been killed. You know, despite all the stuff that was going on with the, she was starting to get a little bit nutso towards the end with all the Atua stuff and the student council and everything, but doesn't mean I wanted this to happen to her. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you gonna take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
You got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck, as well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow is a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
What do you make of the wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember,
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What's going on with these two wounds? Huh. What's wrong, Maki?
You got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Oh, wait. She said it was a deep wound, but it wasn't. It looks like it has strands of her hair. Was duct tape put over it to try to I don't know, but it must be related to the case. Yeah, their hair's stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean?
but
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Well, that's true. Even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it.
Okay.
Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
You die.
Sorry.
You got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. Didn't sound like a joke, though. But at least Maki Roll is warming up to us a little bit here. Okay. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yes, if we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. The Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual is a success. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So, if the book has to be burned, that means that the ritual wasn't completed. So it couldn't have been a resurrected, the quote, transfer student. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual.
This is stupid.
Angie really believed in this crap. It's pretty obvious you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Four effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly...
Angie made all these wax figures.
Hey.
Is this rope from the warehouse?
You're right.
I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know these effigies are just wax, but it still creeps me out.
That's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way...
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? Yeah, that wasn't mentioned in the... I'm not sure.
What is it?
If not, why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right, if they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? What about that katana? A katana stabbed into Kaede's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this, and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see. Is that the gold katana from before? Maki nudged me aside and gripped the katana and pulled it out of the effigy. Wait, this is a crime scene. You can't...
What is it?
You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Because...
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the crime scene. Maki paid no mind to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
It's a real katana, but there's gold leaf on it. Yeah, that's what I thought.
okay.
Yeah, I believe that was the one on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
We can probably assume this is the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. The edge is too rusty to cut well, but it would be enough to stab. But why would they go through the effort of using this as the murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. They could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
Could it be...
Perhaps it's because Kyo's lab is on the same floor. They just grabbed something close by. They may have been in a hurry. Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this.
Huh?
A long weapon.
Okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of this length.
Huh?
Really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using a katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry anyway. Suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how'd they know all this? Good question. Anyway, the gold leaf on this katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
Must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off that easily.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I'll have to wash them later. Maki scolded me, then stood in front of Kaede's effigy.
Hey,
I'm gonna put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I averted my gaze and Maki stabbed the katana back in the wax effigy. Stab.
by the way,
Even so, why was a weapon stabbed into the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual? Or was the culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Yeah. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide a murder weapon than this.
what are you talking about?
Then what's the reason for this?
That's...
I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where this weapon came from. We might find a clue there.
Okay.
The Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. Yes, let's do it. I want to make sure the katana indeed came from that room. Have we checked everything here? Can we... I see Gaunt off to the side here, but we can't speak with him. Oh, I see.
Why?
A murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible, even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because Student Council made rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime. Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it Atua's rule. Angie said he punish us if we not follow his rules. But the Student Council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was?
But...
No way. Student Council would never break own rules.
Right.
They should have been asleep in own rooms. Set good example to others. Maybe Angie got attacked while she's asleep in her room and get brought here?
Gunta, idiot.
If so, Gunta could have saved her. If only Gunta saw. But Gunta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gunta could save you. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside in spite of the Student Council rule. Yeah, really, there wasn't really much enforcing it. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Huh?
Oh, because she was the Tenko. It's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the Student Council?
No.
So you suspect Tenko.
actually,
Because as a member of the Student Council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the Student Council to enter her lab.
Ah,
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she'd only unlock the door if she heard a Student Council member's voice.
that's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the Student Council after all. Yeah, but she was alive after after finding this, and we left, so if Tenko came back later, she wouldn't have let her in, would she?
No.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only Student Council members would have been let in here, so Angie only let in Student Council members. That would be Gunta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. This busty brainy beauty has this all figured out.
Huh?
You do? You mean you know who the culprit is?
What was that?
Well, the culprit? Fuck that!
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have time to be listening to her?
wait!
No, wait, goddammit, are you just gonna ignore my genius idea? Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen!
Okay.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this. Okay, let's
You
hear.
know,
I know y'all are dumber than fleas, but even you know how weird those wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they for the ritual or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yep. The culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
Oh god, you and your names. You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
What the hell's her problem? Is she on the rag or something? So Angie made those wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Mew tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. Oh my. What are you doing? Stop that! Oh, are they...
What?
Well, I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. See if they were atomically correct. Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now?
Fucking
If you like
virgin.
wax dolls so much, then go fuck the doll already. Jesus. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. Oh my goodness. Okay. What about the back door? This door is the lab's back door.
Is this?
This door has a sliding lock, and it's still locked. Oh, but I see some gold... I see some gold flakes on it.
That's true.
And because no one's used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since.
Hey,
Wait, what's this? There's something golden shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Golden shiny. Could it be?
Is that all right?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
so what?
Do you unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Click. Whether you lock or unlock it, this could be an important clue. I mean, how the killer was able to... The killer was able to leave the room, yet still keep everything locked.
Well,
I'm curious about this rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Maki walked over to the front door. It's unlocked, but I think there are still things to investigate here. What? Like...
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yes, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. Yeah.
I knew it.
The front door was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them in the keyhole of the lock. There, open sesame. So he picked the cylinder lock open.
Hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
That would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. Let me see that key. Swipe the key and nom. He ate it!
Ben.
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed this door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they please.
Huh?
So the front door was locked from inside the room.
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking about possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how that person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came in from has a cylinder lock, and the rear door has a sliding lock. But by the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked.
Is this?
In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Yeah, we've had one of those in every game up until now. Locked,
You're
huh?
right.
Yes. The cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? He could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door to go in and out of the lab. So he could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from the outside by picking it after he killed Angie.
If I remember correctly.
That's true.
That's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves. That's true.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Yeah, probably. Okay. Really? There's still more? Yeah, the monitor. Okay, maybe need to recheck the area around here. Do we need to examine each of the wax figures? Why are they hung up? Is it part of the resurrection ritual, or is there another purpose? Plicers. It is saying the same things. Yeah. The lab's back door has a sliding lock. It's still locked. No one's used this door since we got here. I suppose that means Angie locked this door and it's been locked the entire time. Yeah, the opening and closing the lock is exceptionally easy. The fact that the lock slides at the slightest touch, that part is definitely interesting. that may have a lot to do with how the killer created this, this locked room puzzle. Okay, did I checked everything, right? Really? Nope, it's still telling me that there's still more shit to investigate.
By the way,
It's strange that the front door and back door have different locks. Okay, yeah, we talked about this.
that's right.
Okay.
Fucking virgin!
She's still on about that. Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she'd only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice. Okay, she's... Again, this is just... Okay, you guys are all just repeating the same stuff. What haven't I investigated here yet? Is it the... Oh, the pool of blood. That's different. A small pool of blood is emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. This blood's from the back of her neck.
Is this...
The blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Maybe more. What? That fits the 2 a.m. time of death listed in the Monokuma file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monokuma file. There were several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. If we think about all the evidence in combination, that might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation for now. Maki, what's wrong?
So what?
It's not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I know.
Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaido, at least. That guy's useless. Anyway, let's continue. Oh.
You got a minute?
Missed that part. Wait. Wait, I think... Oh, I thought there was a... Is this really the time to rest? I don't think we found enough clues yet. We don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
You're right.
Yes, first we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. We may find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Is something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure, whatever.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not as if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki's a tremendous help to me. If I remember correctly, the gold leaf katana is from right here. It's just the sheath. Earlier, the katana was inside the sheath.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his research lab, after all.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. Well, what do you want, Kokichi? Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it.
Huh?
Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet over there. We brought the wooden dog statue and the cage already, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that means...
So that's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet.
Huh?
Study. So, let's see. Kokichi takes a look around and... I heard it was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, it says Cage Dog Village right here on the cover, so this must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child Seance? Kokichi flipped through the old book he picked up. Oh, is this the page? It's hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child is mentioned here. What's it say?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyo's drawing the same magic circle as the one in the picture. Let's see. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no light,
If I remember correctly.
just like Kyo said. First, draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl like a turtle, and rest their forehead on a stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. And finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage.
I
Also, it says we can't step on this magic circle during the preparations.
see.
The dog god? You mean the wooden dog statue?
Yeah.
When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are each standing in a corner of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. After the song, ask, "Is the cage child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit. And that's all it says. That sounds complicated.
But...
Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, Kyo's been wanting to conduct this seance for a while. Since I was fortunate enough to obtain one of these copies, I have already memorized it. But I never thought I'd be able to lay eyes on the real one. What a trick of fate.
Right?
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because he can conduct the seance without it.
But...
Is it even possible? Contacting Angie's ghost. If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Suichi?
Huh? Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
see?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started yet.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
Huh?
You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. As a detective, huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
I'll be waiting for you. Of the 3 empty rooms, we're in the middle one. Okay. Kokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play and then left the room.
Hey,
You can deal with the seance. I'll head back to the crime scene to re-examine the clues. Alright. He said they were in the middle room. Ooh.
Hello.
So, Kokichi tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shuichi. You're most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
What a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out.
Me?
Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while.
listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice.
You see.
To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo.
Why you?
Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing.
Do not mock me!
No one's apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude!
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then.
So now Shuichi's joined us. First, some warnings. Okay.
Do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It's drawn with purifying salt, so it's easily disturbed when stepped upon.
You
drew this magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Terrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. Surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the picture.
Do not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so the magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I've copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you're unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
We have to memorize the lyrics now?
Oh.
You're a detective, so I expect your memory will be up to task. Here's the melody. I listened to Kyo sing the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective.
Well then.
Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Angie!
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. Ah. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Tanko? Because if you're the spirit medium, you wouldn't be able to talk to Angie.
Yeah? That's right.
Oh. Aw, that's thoughtful. You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way, you can say goodbye to her. Aw. That's really sweet. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So, if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. Oh my god. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
So
Yeah.
then,
Now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes!
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later. Even now.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on
Oh,
the
no.
path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this too. Something's gonna happen. I know it. I'm getting
Whatever you do,
I'm getting a
you
bad
mustn't raise your
feeling.
head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place this iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
Yes, please.
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Ironic.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I'll not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We each stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me.
Okay.
Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie. Then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
Oh shit, what?
What
was that?
Dog run far away,
I don't like this.
or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
It's the Caged Child, Angie Yonaga. He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
say,
is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, it was very clear you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the hall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Oh no. Oh no. I already see blood under the... Oh no. What's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko.
I see, yes.
I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit's sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Oh no. Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Oh?
Oh no.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. That's putting it lightly. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped into the cage and... Oh no. Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Oh, god damn. Well, this seems like a great place to end it, so I'll see you guys next time. What the shit is going on here?
I'm playing a game.